my little makeup lovers, and thanks for coming back. So today I am doing a collab with several ladies here on YouTube. It's the same kind of wonderful ladies that I get to work with here, and I am always so happy to be included. As a child, I wasn't always included on things. So sometimes you take that into adulthood. Sometimes no matter how old you get, you still can sometimes feel like that little kid in the corner who isn't included with the popular kids. So I get to hang with the popular kids, and I'm pretty happy about that. So the popular kids are, in no particular order of popularity, they're all popular and lovely to me. We have Ann Morrison, we have Leanne Serrero, we have Valerie, we have Debbie, and we have Anya, who's my bestie here. I want to make sure I got everybody. Got to think in my little head, because if I forget somebody, I'm going to be PO'd. So let's see. Leanne, Ann, Debbie, Valerie, and Anya. I think that's it. And then myself. And we are doing a 4th of July collab. Now, that interpretation was left for us to decide. You know, you could do a red, white, and blue look. You could do a fireworks look. You could do whatever you wanted, whatever inspiration hit you. And I love that. I love not having to always do this, and this. I love the idea of saying, here, it's a 4th of July look. What would you wear on the 4th of July? What would you wear on a picnic? What would you do in the summer for this look? So I enjoy that quite a bit. So this is going to be my interpretation. I did look around YouTube a little bit, so I think I took inspiration from a couple people and some of their looks. But as always, I like to put my little spin on it for myself because I just enjoy that. So I already put some concealer and some powder down because I screwed this up. But I am going to put some of this NYX Jumbo Pencil down as an added boost to the color that I'm going to put on my eyelid. Let's see, which eye are we going to do on camera? Let's do this one. So put the white down into the Take Me Back to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to primarily be working with these two bottom colors right here. So we're going to start that. So I'm going to take my Morphe 421 brush, and I am going to dip into the lighter shade first. And I'm going to put this kind of English Allison. I'm going to put this primarily in the mid portion of my eye. And kind of build that up a little bit. So how's everybody doing? For me, this summer has been flying by. I've been lucky enough that I've been able to spend a lot of time with my boyfriend. Well, I don't spend a lot of time specifically with him because he goes to work and I'm here. But it's nice to be here with him at the end of the day and see him and everything like that. So I have been lucky about that. No, we're not living together. You know, that's something that we've talked about. But right now, it's not really a place for either one of us. I primarily live with my dad. He's very with it, but he is getting older, so it's kind of nice that I can be around and kind of check on him and everything like that. Okay, so we set those colors down. I'm not really blending yet, but we're going to get to that. All right, so I'm going to get into my Morphe 507 brush. And now I'm going to get into that darker blue that I showed you in the beginning. And we're going to start doing the outer and the two outer corners here. And I'm going to be putting this down. do the outer. Does anybody have any plans for the 4th? We don't really. When I was younger, we used to go to the fireworks all the time. I mean, seriously, all the time. Well, first off, our city used to do the fireworks all the time down at the football field. But then I think that became a little bit more of a hazard than the city wanted to deal with. So they stopped doing fireworks, which is kind of a bummer. Because when you're specifically a little kid, it's so much fun to get to go down there. Oops, getting in the wrong one. It's so much fun to get to go down there and see the fireworks. So, okay, so now I'm just going to kind of blend these together. Just kind of blend it a little bit. And I might even add at the end, I might add just a little bit of shiny in the middle, but that'll be towards the end of the look. When I was watching some other person do some similar look to this, she's like, now this isn't a look that I would go out in public during the daytime with. And I'm like, sister, please, I'll go out in any doggone look I want to. Okay, once you got that comfortably blended, doesn't have to be perfect at all, I am going to actually go into, because we're going to get some red to the top, so I'm going to go into this right here, this purple right here. I'm just going to blend a little bit into the crease. So when I put the red at the top, it kind of has something else to blend into. Okay, guys, we had a massive dysfunction go on with my eyeshadow. So I stopped the camera, but I will tell you what happened. I put on this brick house, and because I didn't put down a good base, it looked like crap. Seriously, it looked horrible. I was like, oh, hell no, am I going to put that out? So this is why I always say, please do your eyeshadow first, especially if you're experimenting, because if you do your base first, you cannot wipe it clean unless you wipe your whole face clean. So I wiped the crappy eyeshadow off, and I'm letting it dry so I can play with it some more. But in the meantime, I took my Aurora Lights, and I took Polar right here, and I tapped it on top. So it has a beautiful sheen to it, and it's not just a flat look to it. So that's helping me out. Now, because that happened, now I'm having to change my whole thought process of what I'm going to do. I'm not 100% knowing what I'm going to do. So we're going to be playing this by ear. I think I have a somewhat of an idea, though. Okay. I think this is drying up there, so that's good. All right, I'm going to take some of Ombre, which is this beautiful white, and I'm going to take it on my Morphe 321 brush. And also, this has massive fallout, so it's all over my little eyelids. So just letting you know, sometimes stuff happens and you just gotta go with it. Don't worry about it and keep going. You know, I'm not an expert at this by any means. To my Brazil, I know there's fallout on my face, and I don't care because I'm going to wipe it up in a minute. And I'm going to just kind of build it up just a little bit more. So I am going to take a little bit more of that deeper blue and build up the outer corner just a little bit. Not 100% sure where the red's going to come in now, but I'll figure it out. All right, we got that. I got my 80s blue eyeshadow look going here. So, all right, I'm gonna clean this up. I'm still gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with the red and the white, because what I was gonna do isn't working out, but that's okay. Oh, just a little service announcement. Okay, Walgreens is having a sale on makeup wipes. In this Burt's Bee exfoliating facial cleansing toilets with peach and willow bark for normal to dry skin is on sale for $3.19, and it's for 25 pre-moistened toilets. Sorry. Actually, they belong in the toilets. This is horrible. Do not buy this. This is bad. It burns my eyes so bad. But I bought them and I'm using them. But they suck. My boyfriend's like, just throw them away. We'll get you new ones. I'm like, no. I spent money on these. Actually, he spent money on them because he bought them for me. But still, you know, I'm like, I can use them. I'll deal with it. It's not that bad. But if you're sensitive eyes or anything like that, I advise you to avoid those because they have screwed my eyes up. And I'm usually not that sensitive to any of the towelettes or anything like that. So we're back. I got the rest of my makeup on except for my lipstick, which we will put on at the end. Okay, I'm going to try something, and it's probably going to go wrong and look horrible, and then there's nothing I can do about it because everything's on. But what the hell. So I got these Vivids. I think you've seen me use these before. These Vivid Brights from Nyx. I have a red one. I'm going to try to kind of do a little bit of a cat eye with this to bring in the red. The problem is this little liner thingy-majigger at the end is kind of ratted up. So yeah, this might go horribly wrong. So I'm going to just hold my breath, do the best I can, and go from there. Everybody take a breath in and say a little prayer for me. You too. Okay, it's not looking horribly bad, is it? Is it? Please tell me it looks okay. All right, let me try doing the other eye. This is really getting sticky. I think I'm gonna have to get a new one of these. Okay, we got some red. We got some red for the red white. Oops, no white. You gotta get some white in. Okay, I really do like these. These are fun, but I've had these for a while, so they do dry out, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have them, use them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with this, I thought about doing little stars, but I'm just gonna try to do like a little line on top of the red. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let that dry. So while that's drying, we're gonna do underneath our eyes here. I love to say our eyes like you're sitting here and we're doing this together. Wouldn't that be fun if you guys could come over and we could just sit here and do makeup together? Ah, that would be a joy. So I am taking this NYX pencil in, is this Blue Divine? And we're gonna put this in our waterline. And we're gonna bring it out some too. We got that. I don't know about you guys, but what eyeliner in my waterline always makes 100% difference for me. I don't know what it is or why it is, but it just does. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take this blue right here, and we're gonna coat that on my 431 brush. And if I haven't told you lately, I love this brush. I love this brush. I love this brush. I love this brush. And I think I'm gonna go get some more of them because they are so good for so many things. They're good for the inner eye. They're good for the lower eye. They're just so good. I love these brushes. Then why don't you marry them, Allison, if you love them so much? I would marry them. Because they always make me look pretty and they never give me attitude. So yes, I would marry them, smarty pantses. Okay, so I decided like 3 seconds ago that every time I do a collab with one of these ladies, I'm going to talk about them and why they've impacted my life and how I feel about them. I don't think it's going to come to any surprise to any of you that I pick Anya as the first one I talk about. Okay, Anya. I'm going to try to talk about Anya without crying because Anya means so much to me. Okay, so when I started my channel several months ago, I was alone. As we all start when we do our YouTube channels, if you have a YouTube channel. I'm going to go into my Morphe 562 and take a very light blue and blend that underneath. So along came Anya and she friended me. She found one of my videos. I don't know how it was recommended on her little video chain of videos that we get recommended on a daily basis. I don't know if just because I was a makeup video or what. I'm going to blend that a little bit because that's looking very unblended. But she friended me and she's like, "Hi Allison, you know, great video, blah, blah, blah. We should do a collab, you know, one time." And I looked at her and she had like way over 1,000 subscribers. And I was like, yeah, like this woman's ever going to want to collab with me, you know. I thought she's just being nice because people are nice. Some people are nice. And I didn't think anything of it. And around that time, Nikki Tutorials did that, was doing her Halloween stuff and she did that face mask. And I thought about trying to do that, you know. Not that talented, but I thought, what the heck, I'll give that a try. And Anya was doing her Pinkoween. And she was doing some beautiful looks. And unbeknownst to me, a bunch of women were doing that look, and they were doing a collab. Well, Anya saw that I had done it, and then she brought me into the group. And from then on, okay, no crying, no crying, no crying. Okay, seriously, I'm going to stop because I'm going to cry and I'm going to screw up my makeup. But from then on, Anya has literally taken me as a friend. Anya is one of those rare people that when you meet her, and when I say when you meet her, I mean online when you get to know her, she does not know an enemy. She just exudes goodness and kindness and so much love to so many people. You'll see so many people around her that want to be her friend and collab with her and just talk with her. And it has nothing to do with them wanting to get shout outs or her mentioning them in her videos so they can get more subscribers. Anya really brings people around her who just truly want to be her friend. And in this YouTube business that I've seen, that's a rarity because usually people are stepping all over each other to try to get to the top. And Anya is never like that. And the people that she brings around her are not like that either, because Anya doesn't make friends with people that are not as kind and as loving as her. Not that I'm saying I'm kind and I'm loving. I'm like, ooh, let's pat myself on the back. You're so great. No, but I like to think deep down that I am a good person. And I think Anya knows that. And she recognizes that in other people. I don't think I would still be doing YouTube if Anya hadn't come along. Because until you start making some friends on YouTube that help support you, it is a lonely place on YouTube because there are so many people on there that you can get forgotten and shoved aside. So if you do not have somebody saying, you know what, you're doing a wonderful job and cheering you on and telling you you can do it, you could quit and stop, because it's not like you come on and a month later you have thousands of subscribers. That's not how YouTube generally works for most people. Some people, if you show enough TNA, I think you'll get as many subscribers as you want. But for people who are just generally into the craft of makeup or whatever they like to do, it's a hard business out here to just be recognized. So I love Anya. I truly do. I love her because she is just herself on camera. There's no put-ons. She's just herself, and she's talking to you like you're her friend because you are her friend, you know? And she is so talented. I just wish I could make her understand how talented she is. Every time I see her do a video, I'm in awe of her talent. And I know she deserves to be one of the ones that goes so far on YouTube. So, and I'm not saying that it's not true about the other women that I am collabing with. I'm not talking about you guys yet. I will get to you in another video. But, yeah, Anya is just my friend. And I got lucky. I got so lucky to get her as a friend. So, I'm going to stop because I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry like a baby, and I got to stop because I got to edit this little bitch down, and, you know, it's going to be hard. Okay, so now that I think this is dry, I'm going to take this white, and I'm going to try to, like, draw on top of it to add the white to the red, white, and blue. Okay, I think you guys can see that. So there is my red and white, because my other idea did not work out at all. All right, I'm going to put my blue L'Oreal mascara on. I wish it came out as blue as it looks here, but it never does. But let's put that on. Okay, guys, this is the finished look. I know, I got some sad little stars off to the side. Okay, all I did was try to, you know, plop, plop with this white eyeliner. I am not a professional. I just act like I know what I'm doing sometimes on YouTube. Sometimes I act like what I know. I'm not that good though. So, but that's it. So this is my 4th of July look. This is a look that I will probably go out to dinner wearing, and my boyfriend will just shake his head and roll his eyes and let it go. Because most of the time some people pay attention to my makeup. Sometimes people pay attention to my hair. Do you know somebody came and pulled on my hair because they thought they were extensions? They're like, these are extensions, right? I'm like, yeah, no, that would be my hair you're pulling on. Thank you very much. Because nobody believes that it's actually my hair. They think it has to be extensions. And I don't think my hair is that thick. But I'm sorry, I went off subject here. So I hope you guys enjoyed my 4th of July look. It didn't quite turn into the look that I wanted it to be, but you know what? That's the fun of makeup. You do what you do, and you roll with the punches, and you get the look that you get the look for. So this might not have been the look in my head, but it's the look that came out on my face. And it's not the worst look I've ever done in my entire life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please go check out the ladies. I will have them linked below. And special love out to my Anya. And I cannot wait to work with the rest of these ladies again and again and again. I enjoy it so much. They inspire me to do better. They inspire me to get off my lazy butt and actually do a look. Because I always have ideas, but until I work with somebody else, they inspire me to get going. So, thank you. And I can't wait to watch the other ladies and see what creative looks that they've come up with. And I'll see you guys again real soon.